talk about which one, what they are you're putting them on.
That's a seedling from Nepal.
What's the name of it?
It's got one flower, and it should grow. Malorum in red. It's another species, and we put the tag on this one here. Red May, another species, and that's a beautiful plant. It'll grow close to the ground and be well worth the time and the trouble it takes to take care of it. Okay. Now we'll move over to a seedling from Nepal.
Great.
We'll put this down here. It hasn't bloomed yet, but it's going to be well worth it when it does bloom.
What are the blooms going to be like?
Blooms will be a nice lavender color. Be a nice color. This little baby here is another species, and it's yellow hammer, and it's just a layered cutting that is going to grow now, and should produce flowers twice a year, in the spring and the fall.
What color flowers?
Yellow flowers. See, yellow flowers. This is Mrs. Tom Lewinsky. It's a real healthy plant, and it's loaded with flower buds. Blooms a little later. It blooms in May, in the later part of May. It was told by Dr. Clark, the president of the Rhododendron Society, over 20 years ago. He told me if he had his choice of all the rhododendrons in his yard, he'd pick this one particular plant. It takes the sun, and it's good in the shade, and it grows good every year, and blooms good every year. This is a seedling of Exbury azalea, and the seeds were imported from New Zealand about 20 years ago, and now they're blooming in the beautiful orange colors.
Starting.
This particular one is what I call a split personality. I joined two plants together when they were babies, and now they're growing up, and there'll be two different colored plants or flowers on that one. It looks like one plant, but it's two plants. We call this group split personality. This one is Omigasa. It's a Japanese import, and it's multicolored flowers. One flower will be red, the next flower next to it will be red with a white stripe, and then there'll be a white flower with a red stripe, and then there'll be a white flower. So you can have a wager on what color they're going to be.
Is that like a natural plant? Like
it's natural plant.
It wasn't a hybrid that was
No, well, it was hybridized in Japan, but I don't know what the process is.
How about the little guy there?
This one?
Now, is that Uncle Ed?
No. Uncle Ed's just right here.
Okay.
This is one I hybridized, and it's a cross between Albert and Cameo, and it's called Edward O'Brien, and it's going to bloom good. The colors are similar to Mrs. Furnival. A little lighter in shades, but it's a beautiful color.
What are the colors again?
It'd be kind of white and pink.
And didn't you say earlier the pink was on the center? In the center? And
the pink eye will be in the center of it, and it'll be a little lighter than a Mrs. Furnival.
Any we haven't got to yet? You said the monarch was the one
Monarch.
of the ones you gave us. You said the monarch was
Right here.
financially the big.
This is monarch, and it's a beautiful plant. It's one of Halfton Lem's crosses. He has now passed away, but he has left a lot of beautiful plants. And you can see by the size of the flower bud here that it's going to be a big one. Beautiful colors.
Is that a problem there with the leaves that look chewed on a little, or
Yeah,
is that bugs?
yeah, the root weevils. The strawberry root weevil has chewed this a little bit. I guess they got hungry.
In the winter.
Oh, that was done when the leaf was new, probably when you moved it in here last fall.
Uh-huh.
So,
Well, we can get rid of that, can't we?
yeah, there's no bad.
Just a little bit of tender loving care.
This is beautiful plant. It's,
Now, this is a Kathy Skoke original. It's been here quite a while.
yeah, I can't think of the name of it.
Did this one come from you? The big one?
No, not me. Not unless it was 20 years ago. I
Right.
can't think of the name of that one.
I know there's some of yours over the ravine. You can see them poking
Oh,
up. Remember those? Or were those from you, or were they? I forget. There's that one, and there's two more. And every year the morning glories threaten to kill them. We go down there and work on the morning glories. I think one of them came from you.
is that somebody's house down there?
Yeah, They built right directly below.
And then their property and your property comes together here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you can kind of see, that washout problem is getting worse. It's from when drainage was put in 1968. Yeah, it was put in wrong, and the bank is being eaten away pretty bad. And Janet, do you have anything to add? I'm zooming in on you. You can't.
No. That's it. It's cut.
Well, we had labels put on some of them, but didn't do it.
Oh, more labels?
Yeah, I don't know if they were.
Just guessing.
What about this little one here? Is that gonna?
Did you get that from me? A little bitty
I
one?
don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, we were worried about it because it's so tiny.
Its name is probably bigger than it is.
This is a plant of Campanulatum. Put this one.
How big will it grow?
It's a slow growing. Maybe in 20 years it may be 3 feet high.
Oh wow, that's no.
Yeah, that's for
It's
small.
another
yard.
one. It's another one from the Himalaya mountains. You can see with the indementum on the back underside of the leaf.
Mhm.
Here's the name on this one. It's red and it blooms in May. It's a hardy one, it's a select. It hasn't bloomed, it's not going to bloom this year. But it's a healthy plant. Another species from the Himalaya mountains. You see the red indementum and the rhododendron.
Mhm. Got lots of Himalayan things.
Yeah.
I noticed you hitched the bow with that, or the last part.
Here's one that's got a name on it from Nepal. Wallachy. This was found at the 13,000 foot elevation of the Himalayas.
So it's got to be a pretty hardy stock.
Oh yeah. We have one here. We haven't got it.
Yeah, are you getting stumped by that?
It's got a name on it. This
Here's the label.
Here's a label. Right here.
This is orbicular. Did I put the wrong label there?
It just says seedling Nepal.
I found that label on this one. Orbicular, and it blooms in May. Now let's see. We got some we don't have a label. I just got this label to find. Did you put some over the bank?
No, no. All yours are up right up here. How you doing there, son?
Fair.
No, all the ones that we took are up.
What causes this stuff, Uncle Bill?
Oh, probably heat burn, I think. See, I had them out in the back garden.
That won't hurt the plant stuff?
See all the new growth?
Yeah, yeah. So we have some in our rhododendrons at home that the leaves will be broken off, or not broken off. But
Burn?
yeah.
Probably a real hot day when they were real tender leaves.
It's out on Bothell Everett Highway. Well, it's sort of on the road. Yeah, it's a real funny name.
It's on